So if you're watching this video, you know speed is important. But I would wager to guess that 9 out of 10 football players stop speed training once the season starts. And I get it, the season's busy. You have practices 4 or 5 times a week and games on Fridays, film on the weekends. There's really not a lot of time to devote to speed training unless your high school football program has it programmed into your workouts. So in this video, this is for the football players that don't have speed programmed into their routines that want to still work on their speed during the season. I'm going to give you guys some pointers and some different ways that we can do this that don't take a lot of time, and so you can maintain your speed, mitigate your risk of injury, and keep up your effectiveness on the field as the season goes on. The first thing that we want to think about when it comes to in-season speed training is we need to train our speed still 2 times a week. Now, how do we train our speed 2 times a week when we have all this stuff going on? So I'm going to take you through a pretty simple week in a football player. Let's take a varsity football player. You have practice Monday through Thursday. You got a walkthrough on Thursday, so a little lighter day. And then Friday, you have your game. I would want you to train your speed on Monday morning. All right, Monday early in the day, before your lift, ideally before your lift. And then your second speed day, I would want you doing it on Wednesday. So you got workout 1 on Monday, workout 2 on Wednesday. And I know you're going to be tired. When I was in high school, our hardest tackle practice was on Tuesday. We would have full pads and we'd get after it and we'd really work into the game plan and we'd work really hard. So if Tuesday's a really tough day, I would maybe scratch off Wednesday and we can play it by ear. Now let's just say Tuesday is your hardest day of practice. And this is another schedule that I would go by if you're a high school football player. Your 2 speed sessions. The first session is going to be on Sunday afternoon, okay? Sunday afternoon or Sunday morning. That way you're 48 hours removed somewhat from your football game and you're 48 hours away from your hardest practice of next week. Workout number 2 is going to be on Tuesday morning. Tuesday morning. And again, these workouts are not going to be extremely high volume from a speed emphasis because we're just trying to maintain or maybe improve your speed by little margins during the season. Now, if you do Sunday morning and Tuesday morning, that's 48 hours apart. You're going to get that recovery. You're going to be able to train your speed consistently from that way. Number 2 is how do we keep these workouts short and sweet? So we want to make these 15-minute workouts. Okay, that way, let's just say you lift at 6 a.m. like we did in high school. You have to get to school at 5:45. Maybe you get to school 15 minutes earlier and do your sprint workout on the practice field or on the turf. That way, you can get your speed work in, you get your lift, and boom, we did everything that we needed to do. It's a 15-minute sacrifice that you would need to make 2 times a week in order to maintain your speed, train it properly, track your progress. Now that takes me into number 3, which is how do we track, right? How do we track our speed? So this is really where I come in as a trainer. Now, if you have the ability to go see a speed trainer 2 times a week during the season and fit that in, that's outstanding. That speed trainer should have laser timing gates or GPS units such as the FirePod GPS system so you can consistently get an in-depth tracking of your speed. But if you don't have access to a speed trainer or you don't have time to get to a speed trainer, I would highly recommend our online training program. So our online training program, we give you the 2 workouts that you can do week in and week out. I give you feedback on what is wrong with your speed. The workouts are 15 minutes, and we give you access to an app to track your speed. So that app is called Breakaway Speed, and you would take a video of your sprint, upload it to Breakaway, and you would get detailed analytics of where your speed is at. And after you log in several assessments, we would be able to see your graph to see whether or not you've improved your speed. I would highly recommend our online training platform. And the best part is you can train month after month for $50 a month, which is cheaper than a private speed training session. 1 hour of training with a coach. It's cheaper than that. And you get all of this, and you can maintain your speed. And then we could put you on a track to improve your speed for the off season. Speed is year round. If you stop training your speed within a week, it detrains and you will see a negative impact. So you need to work on your speed in season, and it all starts with finding two 15-minute segments each week to fit it in when you're fresh, and then tracking your speed consistently. If you have any questions about the online training platform, the link is in the description of this video, and I'd love to help you out. Feel free to comment if you have any other specific questions as well. Let's get better today.